Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those do resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Okay, Taurus. What is the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you this week? You have the Fox. This is a message to really trust your instincts this week. I think that you might be feeling like you're not sure if you can trust somebody or trust a situation. This has some sort of connection to your past, though, I feel. Because if you look at the Fox, he keeps looking back. This could also be a message, that you're in a relationship where somebody seems like they're walking away, but they keep looking back to see if you're coming after them. You know what I mean? Let me get one more. Yeah, the Stork. This is about good news coming in. Give me one more. What's the message? I kind of feel like it's a message that either you keep looking back to a past situation, or you're still feeling a connection to somebody from your past. You're in a connection with another person and you're wanting to bring change to it, but you're still struggling a lot with trusting this person because of things that have happened in the past. And this is kind of a message to kind of embrace some sort of change in this connection. If you want to bring change in this connection, if you want to move to that higher level in the connection, I feel like you're going to have to kind of let go of this suffering from the past. In the same sense, we're dealing with Chiron retrograde, which is bringing up a lot of past wounds. And so this is a message to kind of take time to address those, what is triggering you, and take time to really address that and heal from it in any way that you can. Release those emotions, sit in the emotions. I also feel like somebody you're connecting with might be presenting that everything's good, but I think under the surface that they're suffering a lot. This is an indication of a lot of either a lot of relationship suffering or a lot of family suffering. Yeah, okay. This has come up in a lot of the readings this week. It's like this huge desire to move forward, this huge desire to bring change, but still there's still some kind of link to the past, whether it be a person, whether it be a fear, whether it be a worry that the past is going to repeat itself. And as much as we want to just try to rush forward and push through so we can get over that suffering. There is a need to really take time to address it. Find forgiveness in it, find whatever healing you can have in it, because we can't just stuff things down and move forward, because they're going to keep coming back up. In our next relationships are coming back up until we heal them. And that's the essence of what Chiron retrograde is. I do want to point out that with that retrograde, the wounds that are coming up, these are wounds that you have likely had since childhood. These are wounds that you've had for a very long time. And by being able to kind of see where that energy stemmed from, that's where you can really bring that healing into it. If you want to find out, if you can Google what your Chiron placement is, and it's spelled Chiron. All you need to know is you don't have to know your time of birth. But if you do know your time of birth, you can get the house placement also, which will give you a lot of information. But it'll help you understand what your deepest wound is and how you can bring healing to that. I do think it's important for you to, if you are struggling with bringing some sort of change into your life, into your relationships, I do feel it's important to kind of try to look at the higher perspective of things. I feel like you keep looking back to something from the past, or you keep finding this memory come back, or this fear come back. It's important to really look at the higher perspective of things. Look, if you dealt with a difficult breakup or a difficult situation, if you can find any kind of benefit in that, there's always growth, there's always benefit. If you're able to find the benefit from a difficult situation, it makes it easier to let go, it makes it easier to forgive, and it makes it easier to move on. Oh, sorry. That's heavy. All right. Let's hope the reading makes you feel a little bit better. You do have the Well card underneath. So this is about depth. This is an energy of wish fulfillment. This is telling you that you're moving to something that has more depth, that has more emotional fulfillment, that's something that's going to make you feel more content. But if you want to manifest a soulmate, a twin flame, a deep connection to another person, that means that you have to be able to explore your own depths and understand the depths of yourself. And that means your pain, your happiness, every aspect of yourself. The more depth you have within yourself, the more you go deep within yourself, the more depth you attract around you. Right? All right, so let's see. It's very strong family energy. You might be finding that you're having a lot of difficulties in your family. In that sense, it is a message to kind of create some distance, just so you can, have a better understanding of what is good for you. Okay, what is your energy coming into the week? You have the Eight of Wands. This is the exact same first card in the Capricorn reading, if I'm not mistaken. The Eight of Wands is that fast movement forward. It's that huge desire to move forward. It's also an indication of traveling. It's a lot of communication coming in, a lot of excitement coming in too. Give me one more. And you have the Moon card. You could be feeling this huge desire to move forward, but there's also this energy of uncertainty. You could be just wanting to move away from this energy of uncertainty. It could be that you're connecting with somebody and there's a lot of communication between the two of you. but you're not feeling that you're really getting anywhere with this communication. It's kind of like that rushed communication. It could be that you're connecting with somebody and there's a really passionate energy between the two of you. You could be really feeling the distance between you and another person. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see what else is going on. You could really be feeling a really strong pull to another person. Or you're just wanting to move a connection forward, but there's something about this person that you're feeling kind of uncertain about. Yeah, you're definitely feeling this huge pull to move forward. You're feeling this passion, like you're determined to move forward. Like your energy is, I want to move forward. It's not a bad energy. It could be a message that you might be trying to move forward. You might be trying to rush forward, or you might be trying to move forward out of anger. Or the person that you're connected to is really determined to move forward too. But it's like this very intense, like you could be connecting with somebody who's trying to move forward, but they're moving forward so fast that it's almost like they're trying to avoid something. Somebody who's wanting to rush into commitment before you find out all their flaws. The Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. It's a good energy. I feel like you've been in this hermit space for so long, which I love. You've really gained a deeper understanding of yourself. You've really been able to tap into your intuition, tap into your higher guidance. You have come to this very good understanding of yourself and who you are. And with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups, you're very clear on what it is that you want to manifest. You're very determined to bring this wish fulfillment to you. So I'm going to keep going before I say the wrong thing. Oh, sorry. If you're connecting to a Capricorn, you might want to watch that reading. Or if you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, it's very similar energy. It's like you're determined to move forward, and you might have even said, I want to manifest this and this and this, and so you've got this energy coming in, and it feels really good, and it's brought in all of this excitement. But there's still something that you're uncertain about, but you want to move forward so badly that you're determined to move forward. But if you look, the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's like there's still a lot of pain that you're holding on to, or it could be the person that you're connected to. But it's like you're not able to put your heart into it. You might not want to put your heart into this because you feel like you've gotten your heart kind of, you've been hurt in the past. What's in front of you is the Two of Wands and the King of Swords. So you're really wanting to move forward, but I do feel that there is this space where you're going to feel stuck and you're going to feel uncertain about your path forward. You might even be in the space where you're trying to decide whether you want to move on from a connection and move towards something new. You might have a choice between two different people. You might find even that this person that you're connecting to and wanting to move forward with, that they're very closed off to their emotions. Your hopes are the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. You're definitely wanting some sort of support. You're really looking towards some sort of commitment. With the Ten of Swords, though, I do feel that you've been very betrayed in the past. You might feel that you've been involved in third-party connections in the past, or been involved with somebody that put something else before the relationship. And so you could really be... not wanting to connect to anybody that's going to put you in that type of energy. You could be connected with somebody that has put you in some kind of third-party situation, and you're wanting that aspect to end. You're wanting the third party out of there. Again, the third party does not have to be another person. It could be that this person just doesn't want commitment, that they put their own needs before the connection, that they put work before the relationship, that they put their family before the relationship. This has come up a lot too, like you're wanting to move on. You're wanting to either move towards a new relationship or have a new beginning in the connection that you're with, because your fear is Eight of Cups and Page of Pentacles, like almost like not wanting to have to completely start over, which I totally get that. Yeah, there's still this energy of being stuck. The Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles. What is that? And it's, yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, I feel like you're being given an option this week. Let me keep going. Okay. So you have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles as your overall energy. So this could literally be that you have two different options. That you have an air sign and a sorry, earth sign. This could also be that your focus is on manifesting some sort of stability, but also at the same time you feel kind of alone. But you're definitely in this place of trying to figure out what you want. You're definitely looking towards something long-term, something stable. So for some of you, I feel like you've been in this connection. You've either been in a connection for a long time that there's been distance between you two, because in this connection you've still felt very alone. But something about this connection, you've learned a lot about yourself. And so you've been able to kind of see what it is you want. You see what you want to manifest. And I feel like you're in this space where you're tired of kind of being alone. If this is a connection with another person, I feel like you're tired of waiting for this person. And so you're in this space where you're deciding whether you want to move on in a new connection or if you want to try to make this past connection work. I feel like you're really determined to move forward, but you still keep looking back at this past connection because there was so much growth because I do feel that regardless of what happened in this connection, you grew a lot as a person. And also you put a lot of energy into this connection. You put a lot of effort in this connection. You really wanted to see this grow. To some extent, I feel like there really wasn't a lot of closure. I feel like you're still holding on to a lot of pain in this connection. So the Four of Pentacles and the Fool card, it's like you're wanting to manifest this new beginning, but you're still holding on to something from the past. And so when you're focused on what you're manifesting, you're not able to be clear on what it is that you want to manifest, because there's still kind of this back and forth energy. So in that regard, when you're manifesting a new relationship, or when you're just focused on what you want to manifest in general, if you're wanting to manifest a restart or moving forward in this connection, you're still holding on to this pain. You're still holding on to some kind of negative perception. You're still uncertain as to whether you should let this go or move on. So that energy that you're putting into manifesting is very wobbly. And so it's like the universe, you're giving that energy to the universe. And so the universe is going back and forth. And so in essence, you're bringing in the same type of energy. So what you have this week is the Page of Cups and Two of Cups. So you have this opportunity for a new beginning. And I do feel that you do have this soulmate connection in your energy. For a lot of you, I feel like you have a new soulmate connection and you still have this star card, this other connection or this ideal of a relationship that you've had that is not this person. And so I think that you're still uncertain about this. You're still feeling like, do I want to pursue this? Like you're still back and forth in your head, because there still is this energy of lack that you're feeling from this past connection, or from whatever happened in this past connection. So it's important to really give yourself that time this week to really focus on what you're feeling about this connection, what caused pain in this connection, what you truly want. If if that person is still on your mind, what can you do about it? But focus on what you really want. Even focus on asking for guidance on this connection, because I feel like you have options. You have this opportunity to manifest this new connection, but there's still something with this past connection. And in order to even get to that space, this healing needs to be done regardless. So when you can have this healing, you'll have the clarity and you'll be able to focus very clearly on what it is that you want to manifest. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's get you some final oracle card messages. Yeah, you have the topsy-turvy, the intuition. Okay, yeah. So if you look at this card, she's definitely looking back to the past. So there's still uncertainty about the past. You're still feeling uncertain about this past connection, or uncertain about what happened in this connection. The topsy-turvy card is like you really have all this energy. You're really ready to move forward, but there's still all of this stuff that kind of needs to be addressed. And it's not something that you can just rush in and heal and get it over with overnight, unfortunately. So take time to really tap into yourself. This is about being willing to kind of make mistakes, being willing to make a fool of yourself. I think that part of the pain in this connection is that you really felt connected to this person, and whatever happened in this connection, it made you feel foolish. And so moving forward, you have kind of that guard up, and even though you want that new beginning, you want to take that leap of faith, you want to jump in, there's still that fear of making a fool of yourself, and so that's creating kind of a blockage. All right? I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.